Hello and welcome back. I hope session 2 went very well for you when you talked to the students about needs and wants. Today we are moving on to session number 3 entitled Great Job. The overview of this particular activity or session is to talk to the students about the jobs that their family members have and how they earn money to pay for their needs and their wants. Just a friendly reminder, again, that our guidebooks provide talking points as well as the text box where you can write in some of your personal stories. We can't encourage you enough to bring in those personal stories, maybe about the jobs that you did as a child, or maybe the job you had when you were in high school, or now the job that you have to provide for your family and their needs and wants. For this particular activity, it's a great idea to maybe bring in some tools or equipment that you use in your job. For instance, maybe if you work with numbers, you might bring a calculator. Or if you're in construction, maybe a hammer or a pair of pliers. Or if your job involves taking pictures, photography, or marketing, bringing a camera to help the students understand what equipment you have to use in your job is a great way for the kids to start identifying jobs that they might like to do when they grow up. A really fun piece for this activity is to tell the students about what you wanted to do when you were their age, and then share how it changed as you got older, and now to share if you're even doing something remotely close. It's just a fun way to talk to the students and let them know that you'll have many ideas of what you want to do in your career, and it certainly can be different from way back when you were young to what you are doing now. Today's activity is going to be a fun one for the students, and they are actually going to be involved in this activity. You're going to need a student volunteer to come forward for each of the job cards that you're going to present. This is going to be like a version of charades where you'll have the student come forward, and without the student seeing the front or the back of the card, you're going to ask for 3 additional students from their classroom seats to give clues to the student who is up front trying to guess the occupation. It would be a great idea to maybe ask the teacher if she has a helpful way to select the students so they feel it is fair and no one's feelings are hurt if they are not chosen to come up and guess or be one of the students providing a clue. So ask the student to come to the front of the classroom and stand by you. If it's possible, place the picture above the child's head again so the student cannot see the picture, and then ask for 3 volunteers or students to give clues to the student who's standing next to you. On the back of the cards, you have 3 clues that will help you in case if the students are giving clues that may not be helpful to the students. So you do have some help right here on the back of the card. After completing the job card activity, ask the student that is standing next to you to return to their seat and thank all the students for participating. Next, you will move on to a job I can do coupon activity. Distribute one of these sheets to each of the students and ask them to think about a job that they might be able to do for someone that they care about. It might be a family member, a teacher, a neighbor, whomever, but they'll want to spend a few minutes drawing a picture that they would be willing to do for someone to help them out. You may need to help the students with this piece if they maybe want to write down what the job is that they are doing. So be readily available to help the students with spelling if that is needed. Just one note, while it does show that this could be cut out, there is no requirement for the students to cut it out. They can present this whole entire sheet as a certificate to the person they are willing to do a job for. Again, you have the opportunity to have the students do some extra activities regarding session number 3 in their junior journal. This may take a little more time, and we do ask that you ask the teacher for the best way to do this activity. Upon completion of the job cards and the coupon certificate, you'll want to do your summary and review. I hope session 3 goes well for you. We'll see you for number 4 shortly.